Well, that's not good. I forgot to go get some more diesel. We got a goat and calf roping clinic this morning. This thing's about empty. I put it all into the water truck. Guess I gotta find a hose or something and siphon out a little bit. What do I got? That's something I really don't like about that tank. There's no gauge on it. So you really don't know how much is in it. Hopefully I can get some out of here. Well, this ain't a good start for the day. Back and try siphon some out of that other tank. Yuck. I've never siphoned diesel before. Getting a mouthful of that's worse than a mouthful of gas. Yuck. Look at these guys. Get some spray, looks like. Got some back in the truck, I believe. Well, if I get a couple of gallons, I can at least get this worked up and go get some more today. Running a diesel engine dry is worse than just running out of gas. If you get air in the line, they don't start again. You gotta crack valves and all sorts of stuff to get the air out, and it's a real pain to do. Definitely don't need to be running out of diesel in that tractor. These guys, they're kind of nasty little beasties there. So far, that hasn't seemed to be too bad of a year for hornets, but any of them is a problem. They're really hard on the bees too. They'll get into your beehives and rob your honey, and actually sometimes even kill the queen. I need to go check on those too. Maybe I'll try to do that today also. I've got to get them bees worked or we're going to lose them anyway. And so far we've been pretty lucky. We got they swarmed and they made another queen, so really don't want to lose them. If you don't have the time to work them though, you just don't have the time to work them, then it makes it hard. start the morning, but that should be enough to get me through this morning. I'll go get some more as soon as I get done with this. Diesel's nasty stuff. It's kind of like a oil. It's more like gasoline's. Gasoline's more of a, I don't know. More of a solvent, I guess you'd say. The diesel, it's really oily, nasty. I got that taste in my mouth now. I'll have to go get something to eat, I guess. Get rid of that. Yuck. Not a lot, but it'll get me by. Today ended up being one of them days. Oh boy. First off, like I said, I went to fuel up the tractor. No fuel. Put it all in the water truck the other day, so that wasn't good. I thought there was more in there than that, but there wasn't any. So, siphoning that out, I got a mouthful of gas and showed you that. But then I got the arena worked up and everything was going good. The goat and roping clinic was going strong. And the guy shows up for the steel posts that I needed to cut for a hitch rail. So I went down, finished up cutting those. Didn't get quite done with those, and I get a phone call that I needed to turn the water back on. And I thought, well, the water is on. No, we don't have any water. So I thought, well, shoot, there should be water. So I come up to the house, I checked the well. The pump's not running. So I called the guy that put the pump in. He used to be a well driller, and he's cutting hay and couldn't come out, and made a couple of phone calls with him explaining what was going on and stuff. So he sent out one of the electricians to take a look at it. He says that the pump's no good. Says the pump burned up. Either that or the well is dry. I hope the well is not dry. But he didn't think it was. He says he's pretty sure it's the pump. So he ordered, the other fella, Alan, the well driller, he ordered a new pump, but it's not going to be here for a couple of days. Then I went back and I finished cutting the posts for that guy and got those pounded in. About the time got all that done, they call the goat roping and calf roping clinic calls up that they needed water and plowed again. And I thought, well, shoot, I haven't made it to town to go get any more diesel. I sure hope I don't run out in the middle of the arena. I squeaked by with that. I mean, barely. When the needle on that gas gauge is still bouncing a little bit, then you got some fuel in there. This wasn't bouncing anymore. I mean, it had to be minutes from running dry. So anyway, so I went into town and I got more diesel and some more gas and gassed up the tractor, and everything was going pretty good. And finally, by then it was 94 degrees and 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so come in the house, sat down. Now my battery is going dead. Can you believe this? Ah, dang it. Let me go get another battery. Okay, anyway, got a new battery. Ain't much of a story anyhow. I forgot where I was, but I got 94 degrees and I kind of gave up. So this ain't much of a video. I didn't get much of anything done today. The few things I started out to do just turned into a problem, every one of them. Oh, that was another thing. The field pipes were off. I don't know why they were off. We had a heck of a windstorm last night and a lot of lightning. I haven't heard of any new fires, but look how hazy it is. I mean, you can't see the mountain over there at all. A little bit of an outline of it. But it is pretty darn gray. I'm kind of thinking that most likely we probably have some new fires going, but I haven't heard that. But anyway, 94 degrees, talking with Hillbilly, he had 108. Oh, that's too hot. I grew up mainly down in southern Nevada, and it was common down there. You'd have 110 in the shade. I mean, we'd jump in the shower with all our clothes on just to go outside and do something, you know, but that's not really Idaho. It has been. I mean, this ain't, you know, people are crying global warming and all that stuff. Maybe there's something to it, maybe there's not, but we haven't broke any records for heat yet. But they can't be too far off, I wouldn't think. So, oh, I'm talking about Hillbilly. I had to give him bad time. He's going to kill me if he sees this. He was wearing shorts because it was 108 degrees. I can't say that I blame him, but the only time I wear shorts is if I'm swimming, and that's only if there's other folks around. But I had to give him a bad time. Them legs, they were whiter than white can be. I've seen fish bellies that were darker than those. But years ago, there's a hot spring down here, Sharkey Hot Spring they call it. And way back when, it used to be just a wooden box in the ground. And now it's kind of civilized. They've made some cement pools and they've got some changing rooms and things like that. But back then, it was just a wooden box in the ground, and it wasn't very big, but it was nice. I kind of liked it better, really. But anyway, I had an old livestock truck, and the best time to go there is the middle of winter, and this was middle of summer, and my cousin was here visiting, that's why we went there. I had an old livestock truck, and I brought that along, figuring that we could change out of our wet clothes and into dry clothes out of the wind in the back of that livestock truck. And so me and my cousin Greg and Cindy were all in this hot tub, and come time to get out, cousin Greg and me, we went into the back of the livestock truck, and it's dark. There's no moon or anything at all. And he looks over at me and he says, "How come you're wearing long johns?" I said, "Long johns?" I said, "I ain't got nothing on." And he says, "You're kidding me." He says, "I ain't never seen a body that white before." Look at this. I gotta show you this. Let me get this open. This is my tan line. Looks like I'm wearing gloves, don't it? Anyway, I got nothing, folks. Maybe tomorrow will go better. Thanks for watching, and see you then. Bye.